Leos. I'm Val with Eternal Transformations Tarot. This is my underpants. My psychic sponge motor baby bear. So, today we're here to do a timeless reading for you. I don't put dates on my readings. I feel like we need to trust the universe to send us the right one at the right time. Even if you're not a Leo or it's in your planetary aspect somewhere. If you're resonating or you're just tuning into this or the thumbnail caught you or something caught you, welcome. You're going to enjoy this. You're going to enjoy this. So today, what I'm going to do, I love you too, sister. She's putting her hand on my back. Today, what we're going to do, I want to mention I do these readings live. However, I do not answer the questions live. I go back and read every one, but I can't, for the production of the video quality and for everybody coming in later, I try not to do that. Mandy's wanting to say something, y'all. Mandy's wanting to say something. Okay. So we're going to pull an Isis card and a Kali card today. Okay, this is generally going to speak on your shadow work and how to move through it. For me, they've been telling a story. So let's see what's going on, Leo. Everybody close your eyes. Take a big, deep belly breath. Up your spine. Out your crown chakra, releasing all expectations of this reading so that they can blow your mind. Calling in all angels, spirit guides, ascended masters, passed on loved ones of the light. I am feeling a specific urgency to call in Jesus Christ today. He's always here, but I'm feeling I wanted to say it aloud. I'm a Leo moon. I love reading Leo. Okay, we're going to be using the Light Seers Tarot for your traditional spread. We're going to be using the Isis and the Kali decks for your oracle cards. These can be triggering, y'all, even the imagery, okay? But listen, there's always a good message there. I'm going to pull your spread. We'll use the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify. I don't know, though. I'm kind of feeling this one, too. I'm going to talk to you in a second here about what came out in the pre-shuffle. So I pre-shuffled for you, of course. And this deck I split in half. You got the Magician and the Wheel. Okay, this is this learning to balance the light and dark. A lot of signs have been getting the Wheel. If you have Scorpio or Virgo in your chart, I highly suggest you go look at that. This came up heavily in both of those. I think this one came up in both of those too. Definitely this one came up in Virgo. Okay, and it's sort of that feeling of that wheel spinning. I feel like some of you are coming out from a dark period and learning how much your mindset has to do with it. Here we have another 10 at the top of this deck, the 10 of Pentacles, right? This is sort of that feeling of wanting to leave a legacy. But it came out this way first, and then I put it back in and I shuffled it and it came out this way. It's like you are transmuting this energy, right? Here we see this person, it's like people are consistently asking of him. And he's like, man, I just want to hang out with my dog and enjoy life. It's sort of bringing yourself back down to what's important in life right now, because they are truly trying to balance the scales for you, these scales of justice. I feel like many of you have been struggling. Okay, so I went and meditated outside and I walked around barefoot, and y'all, look what I found. Put it in my pocket for you. It's for you guys. I found a dollar bill. Who finds a dollar bill? Like, I mean, I get finding a penny or a quarter, even, heavy things. But y'all, Texas is windy. Like North Texas, we're windy here. I found this like perfectly crisp dollar bill sitting outside in my front yard. Like in the grass, it was behind a bush, but it had blown up in there. And I want to point out here, it says 2017. So I feel like for some of you, 7 viewers right now. I feel like some of you really need to step back into where your mindset was and your heart set was and what was going on in 2017, because that is the cycle that you're currently finishing. 2017, it's a major cycle. And it's not to say you didn't have stuff going on before that. However, I don't really pay a lot of attention to dollar bills. Or do they all have those 11s on them? Anyway, this is 2017 is the year. Oh, wrong side. 2017 is the year of this dollar bill. Um, interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, abundance with this dollar bill coming out, because what's this? This is making a huge amount of abundance. This is abundance coming into you after a very hard time, after a very long struggle, after really trying to make it work, make it work, make it work, and it's just like it's never coming to fruition. Well, it is now, because what's 1 plus 0? 1. Interesting. I'm liking it, Leo. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. So, let's pull a Kali card first. This is going to link you into your shadow work. Don't be triggered, or do be triggered, whatever it is. Move through those emotions, zoom out, observe your emotions whenever I pull this card. Okay, Krishna. This is one of the few, I think there's only 1 or 2 masculine cards in this deck. It's a very feminine deck. So some of you may be dealing with doing some work on your own divine masculine, or you may be dealing with your, it's funny because right under here, we have the Lovers. You may be dealing with your own, it maybe have to do with your lover, your divine masculine as a lover, okay? Krishna, it's almost like 2 different sides of themselves or something. 41, also a 5, which can be great change, major change. But notice the fire behind them. Notice the fire. It's like a phoenix rising. Okay, yeah, this can be maybe even a tower change, but something is opening up. Okay, let's find out what that says. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to pull an Isis card, because I like to pull the Isis card first before we do it. And then we'll read a little bit of both, okay? Spirit. Spirit. Isis. Jesus. What do they need to know? What do they need to move into? This is generally going to speak on your shadow, and it's going to resonate. It's going to resonate. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry, bug butt. Spirit. Come in. Felt something. Wings of Isis uniting with the angelic self, with your angelic self. Lovely card. The wings of Isis uniting with your angelic and higher self, for you are an angel. You are an earth angel. Earth angel. Earth angel. Would you be mine? I promise to love you for all times. I'm just a fool in love with you. Earth angel. Okay, this says, Krishna. There is spiritual intelligence within your soul. It is the genius of becoming, of ripening, from potential into glorious manifestation. I am feeling that heavily for you. Manifestation. Intimate. Woo, nose tickles. Y'all know what it's like. Every time I start the channeling, ooh, those nose tickles get me. Okay, intimate communion with your own heart will reveal what it is you truly yearn for. Intimate communion with your own heart, which is your higher self, which is God living within you, that spark within you is always accessible. It's you that turns it off. Will reveal what it is you truly yearn for and set the process in motion for that yearning to be satisfied. The holy fire is Kali, and she is within your soul. Follow the yearning. Seek the light. Let yourself burn bright for what inspires you, and you shall see the path to fruition clearly before you. Believe in what is meant to be. It says the name Krishna translates to as you are fire. It's within you, especially you, Leo. You're actually fire. Agni is the two-headed deity of fire and a potent symbol of supernatural power. On the physical level, fire generates light and heat to cook food, thereby representing both transformation and nourishment of the life force. The inner digestive fires that metabolize food and allow us to gain nutrients represent the inner nourishment of fire. and symbolize the soul's need to digest our life experiences for spiritual growth. Again, I want you to go back. Okay. So try going back to look at your old social media, like old Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. Your old, for me, it's like Google Photos because I can scroll down by the year. And look what was going on for you in 2017. If you still journal, interesting, I said if you still journal, meaning some of you may have a lackadaisical on that, time to pick it back up. Okay, so that exactly moments like this, when it's time to look back, where was my head? Where was my heart in 2017? There's something for you there. Very personal, very personal, very personal. Okay. Isis. Wings of Isis. This is what to step into. This is what to step into. Okay. Wings of Isis. Uniting with your angelic self. Mm-hmm. 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 Mm. Uniting with your angelic self. Just cleared something. I burped. Put a fancy word on it. It should be close to the last card. These are in alphabetical order. Oh, pages. This is an old book. This book is held together, though. I tell you what, I've had this since I started my channel 2.5 years ago. Okay. Uniting with the angelic self. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds, and particularly a specific deity. You know who this is. There was a reason I was feeling that calling in Jesus. Right now, 9 viewers. 9 relates to Jesus, the Hermit card. Okay, 333. This soul purpose. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness, Christ consciousness, and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service to this human culture. And so funny, like I said, I was calling in Jesus. He is about service to to humanity through love and suffering and sacrifice. Through love and sacrifice. Buddha would be more for suffering. Okay, this oracle brings you angelic assistance and intervention. Ooh, powerful. And confirmation that any impressions you may have had that you belong not only to the human kingdom, but also the angelic one, are correct. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds and are helping to birth angelic qualities of fearlessness, light, service to the greater good, and alignment to divine will into human form. The alignment of divine will into human form. That is the true aspect of flowing into your vortex, into your higher self. This is no small task. And although you are well equipped to succeed, there are beings that wish to assist you. Specifically an ascended master, an angel, that are wishing to assist you so that they may grow too, and your success may be more grateful and swift. You have to understand, these angelic beings that come in and assist you, they grow with you. Their frequency rises higher with you on the plane that they are on. That's what they're here to do. They are here to love you more than you will ever love yourself. For they are nothing but divine love. That's what they're made of. Isis, and you can take the Isis and interchange that with any deity or ascended master that you specifically relate to. That is okay. All right. So like I said, if that's Jesus or Buddha or Allah, whatever that is for you that touches your heart, this reading is for you. Okay. Isis, divine winged mother, goddess and angel of healing, wishes to assist you with unconditional love now. You're guided to accept angelic assistance and ask for those angelic beings who love you unconditionally to assist you with integrating angelic energies into your consciousness and life. You will be asked to lift yourself up higher and higher vibrational states of awareness, and this may mean letting go of certain relationships, practices, or states of being, or even particular habits or thought patterns that would lower your vibration into fear, doubt, or shame. Give yourself permission to just let this happen. You do not need to force anything. It is a matter of softening, allowing, and trusting what feels right to you with absolute faith and bold, radical acceptance. It will be okay. Bold, radical acceptance. I love the duality of radical and acceptance, that radical surrender, because it is radical to fully let go, right? Let go and let God. Okay, let's get into this reading. See what's going on. See what's going on. Spirit. Releasing all expectations. What's in Leo's soul? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leo, what's in their soul? At the end of the reading, my readings typically are focused in on transformation, spiritual transformation, and self-growth. Okay, I'm not here to tell your future. I'm here to tell you what's working for you and what's working against you right now. Okay, it's more of a confirmation of where you're at. Just getting that confirmation feels good, that validation. You know, too many. So make sure that you're really listening to, resonating. Don't force anything. You know, there will be notes that you resonate with. And when you pull that all together, there's your story. There's your story. Okay. Spirit, what's in their soul? For Leo, what's, something in your soul. Okay, King of Swords. This is in your soul. King of Swords. Okay, I feel like what I'm feeling with this card intuitively, notice here we have like all these different birds, like an owl, a bat, a raven, right? He's got like feathers around his wrist. This person, male or female, again, I'm feeling like many of you healing that divine masculine, which means it's almost like in your soul, you're really starting to get nuances and messages in, and you're trying not to overanalyze. Okay, this is the card of mastering your mind, right? Many of you, I'm feeling like you were in a spot for a while where you were overanalyzing, and you're catching yourself on it now. So good on you, because this right here is the epitome of mastering the mind, of really mastering the mind, which therefore masters the heart. He is also very spiritually linked. You can see by him sitting up on the mountain, up in the clouds, almost meditating, saying, you know, asking your heart, really stepping into that heartuition, right? Articulations of your heart. Your heart is deeply connected to your intuition and your soul, really aligning with that. Spirit, what's in their ego? What's in their ego? Interesting. Okay, so 2 cards coming out. So Knight of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So you got 2 kings. Again, healing that divine masculine right now, or you may be dealing with a masculine. This is, so this would be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. But this is really also someone who is very analytical, who is a thinker, right? Very intelligent. Also, again, a lot of self-control I'm hearing from that card. This card right here would be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is an earth sign. This is finding true peace after stabilizing. I feel like someone is trying to come from this Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this Knight of Pentacles, you notice like they're not rushing to get anywhere. They're sprinkling their little pentacles, and they know something's going to manifest from it. Okay, they know something's going to manifest from it. Him and his horse. He has the biggest, blackest horse in the deck. Okay, the sturdiest and most trustworthy horse in the deck. You're moving from this Knight of Pentacles, right? Really trying to put good habits into place, good thought patterns, good habits into place, that mind, and moving into this King of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful. 2 kings right in the middle of the reading. Right. That wasn't, sometimes I say clear your throat chakra. I wasn't feeling that for you. It's my incense is a little bit overwhelming today. Spirit, what's in the root of this reading for Leo? What's in the root of this reading for Leo right now? Felt something buzz. This came out in the pre-shuffle. Yes, you are balancing yourself, not only your dark and your light, your divine feminine and masculine, right? Truly balancing yourself and realizing, okay, Luck is changing for me and I am making it happen. This is coming back up the wheel after quite a long time on the bottom. After this transition is interesting. This is what's coming up for you. This is what's blooming. And I can't help but notice all these pentacles. A lot of this is going to be monetary. Things that you put into practice a long time ago, are going to start paying off. Especially in in a monetary situation. Very powerful card. Also a 10. Again, 1 + 0. This is the card of like winning the lottery. A big windfall, a big abundance coming in. This could be a big amount of money. Maybe somebody's been waiting for a stimulus check and ain't got one. Or maybe someone's going to get some kind of payout for something. Okay, because we had that justice card come up too. Okay, we had that justice card come up too, which means like legally, like you're going to get a big check in for something, right? And that's for somebody out there. But also, again, remembering this 1 + 0. It's 1. Found my dollar bill outside. Okay, that's specifically saying the monetary abundance. The monetary, it's specifically the energy of money that will be coming in, flowing in. I mean, it's very positive. Lots of pentacles. Spirit, what of their past do they need to remember now? What of their past do they need to remember now? Now, this sometimes will remind you of a certain strength in your past, or it's going to remind you of a certain cycle that may be biting you in the butt again if you ain't careful, right? Sneaking back around into you. What of their past do they need to remember now? Okay, so many of you may be right in the whisper fart edge of moving up this wheel, and you don't even realize it because your 3D world hasn't caught up to where your soul is at. Like I said, you're sprinkling little manifestation turds all over the place. They're going to take root. I can feel it. I can see it in my bones. And it's going to turn into a legacy. Because we have this 10 of Pentacles over here too. Okay? Now, of the past that you need to remember, you've been through worse. You know what it's like when you go through these tower moments, right? This is God coming down, tearing things that ain't sturdy, ain't stable. I know it's frustrating, but notice the butterflies of transformation and how much you're going to get out of it when you look back in hindsight, right? You know this is the cycle of the way. Set your intentions, set your manifestations, and they're saying every dang time, my love, you come through it, and you come through it better. You come through it stronger. You come through it with more grace than you can ever imagine, and do it every time. Right? Do it every time. Notice the cycles of the moon. This is cyclic. I know that's hard to hear, but the more you step into it with grace, get your mind right, start manifesting what you want, right? They're saying your headspace, even though this tower may come in, your headspace is going, your response to it, and your response is not just your physical outward speaking response, vocal response or active response. Your response is also that thing in your head, right? How are you responding within your heart and your mind emotionally to it? Feel it, heal it, and release it like a fart in the wind, right? How long, are you going to keep your head in that lower vibration, or are you going to go ahead and start, because you know it works. Change your thoughts, change your life. Change your thoughts, change your life. They're saying no matter what you are thinking, negative or positive, you are manifesting this reality. You are manifesting this reality. And this is in the past. So they're saying, remember, if you're still kind of stuck in the muck of this, remember how you got out of it last time. Remember how you feel whenever you get your head in a good space. You know the darkness is going to come. You know there will be times at the bottom of the wheel. But when you get out of the victimization of it, and you start thinking right, you know how quickly you move up it. You know. Okay, Spirit, what's crowning over them? What energy is currently available to them? Remembering that we just had a new moon in Aries, okay? This is a very powerful time to step back up. Step up. You are supported astrologically and angelically. They are supporting you in taking chances right now, and especially in manifesting right now. What's crowning over them? Ooh, Lord. Hold on, I'm going to show you they're good. They're good. Okay, one more, please. Triple crown, please, for what's crowning over this. Remember, this is free will. What's available to you? What's available to you? Okay, yes. Okay, first off, you're manifesting right now. Notice this eternity symbol. This limniscate, okay, as above, so is below. Things will have a cycle. They are cyclic, right? There will be times of scarcity. There will be times of abundance. It's about how you move through this cycle and where your mindset is. You can alchemically transmute what's coming to you by keeping your head in a headspace of abundance, of gratitude, of being thankful for what you already have. You know, you want something, you want to manifest something, put it out in the universe, and then surrender it. Don't try to decide how it's going to come to you. That's putting restrictions on your dreams. Just say, "Oh Lord, I would like some of this," and send it out there and let it go like a fart in the wind. Surrender. Surrender. I know that's hard. That duality is hard. Surrender is the biggest part of manifestation, that people, they focus in on it so much that it creates an energy of scarcity around what they want. And the universe doesn't think in a conscious way like we do. The universe is sending us what we are putting out. So if we feel an attitude of scarcity around money, they're like, oh, they don't want money. All they feel is a negative energy attached to money. So you just say, thank you for what I got now. Bring me more reasons to be grateful. And as you step into that feeling of gratitude, they are going to bring you more reasons to be grateful. That's their deal with you. Okay? Okay, and these two came out together. Okay? This is the devil, and this is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is a balance. Don't stay in it longer than you need to, right? Be careful with vices. Okay, this devil, notice how he plays you like a puppet sometimes. Gets all up in your head. Get you in that depression, anxiety mode, right? So be careful. I'm hearing toxic thoughts. Be careful of any kind of vices such as booze or drugs that you're intentionally using for numbing, right? Or TV shows, Netflix binging. Watch the kind of shows you're watching. Be careful there. Some of those energies bring your frequency level down. Watch high vibe stuff on Gaia, or documentaries on growth and self-growth and learning and transformation, right? Or YouTube videos that you know are going to bring you up, you know? And then look at this. Baby, what you put in is what you get out. Again, I'm seeing sprinkling them pinnacles. Something's coming up to the surface. Some of you really started, again, look back at 2017. It's like your thoughts have slowly been progressively getting better and higher vibration. And I know it looks like there's not much to show for it right now. Notice all the love he's putting in, the intentions that he is setting. He doesn't see everything coming up from under the surface. Again, I'm feeling for some of you a windfall, or for some of you it's like a lot of manifestations coming to at once, right? And this is a very high vibe time. The way the planets are aligned, these are reminding me of the alignments of the planets. The planets have been for quite a few years now, really the last 6 months, but a few years now, the planets have been in a very constricted way. They've been constricted into certain signs. They are starting to move outwards now, move apart now. And that's what I'm getting this image in my head of the planets moving outwards. It's like you're going to be able to breathe again. I know it's hard to see that right now, but remember, shining over you. This is crowned over you. You want this? Okay. Manifestation. This is the Magician. Again, it's hard not to see a limniscate symbol here, this figure 8. He's also got one on his head saying, it is eternally transforming. It's about you stepping into that flow with surrender in your manifestations. Notice how what he puts into the universe. Oh, look at that. Universe swishes it up in her big toilet bowl of manifestation. Exponentially, it gets bigger and it's sent back to you times 3 by 3, right? Maybe by 10 for some of you. Maybe by 10. There's that one again. Lots of 1s and 10s. Yes. Oh, yes. We'll take a little bit of that. Okay, Spirit. What is coming in their near future if they choose to step in to these beautiful energies? What's coming in their near future? If. You got free will, y'all. You got free will, y'all. I'm just telling you what's working for you and what's working against you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm feeling like many of you want this too. Many of you want this too. Interesting. 3 cards coming out. So, first of all, victory. You're going to feel like, oh, like, thank goodness I haven't been able to breathe in so long. And it's going to make you actually look differently. Like, you glow. You become magnetic almost. People are drawn to you because you're vibing so high. And they feel that. People feel that intuitively. They're like, I don't know what it is, but I need some of that. Okay? And then also, look at this beauty. You get this peace. I'm feeling peace with these 2 cards. This is lovely. It's like, oh, I needed this peace. Resting when I need to, going when I need to. There's this beautiful balance of caring for yourself, Leo, and balancing. Again, we're seeing that dark and light. Your intuitive and your manifestation abilities, these two coming together for true creation. That this is true. Temperance is also about true creation. And notice, oh, I hardly ever noticed this, but the angel wings, because it's hard to see in my camera, but today it's like shining at me. Notice the angel wings behind you, right? They're protecting you. And you need to step into your angelic self. Remember, you are an earth angel, and you're so much more graceful and powerful than you know. That is the sign of Leo, holding that lion's mouth open with grace, not force, not force. And 8 is about manifestation. You are here to learn this power. You are here to learn. Eight likes right now. Remember, y'all, like and subscribe. It's like tipping. Support a sister. If you'd like to actually tip, I have 3 links in my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, in the little drop down arrow right at the top of my box. Tell me what you want to manifest and what you want to release for the upcoming full moon and new moon rituals I do. Put it in the notes section of your donation. I say your name aloud, and we'll get those manifestations done. I have a Virgo spreadsheet. And I know you're not a Virgo. I'm saying my spreadsheet's very Virgo because I'm a Virgo. Oh, yes, that justice. I knew it was coming out. They are balancing the scales for you. These are spirit guide messages. I'm going to pull 2 more. If you don't tell me what you want to manifest and you donate to my channel, I'm sending you toads and butterflies because I like giving that energy back. You're getting it. Toads and butterflies for transformation. You find them on your front porch all over the place. I've seen people have it happen. Spirit. Some people ask for toads. I like toads. I got one outside. I called him Fred for a long time, and then she had babies. Spirit. Ooh, yes. Ooh, Lord have mercy. There's a lot of Virgo coming out here. We got that King of Pentacles. Now we got a Hermit. A lot of Virgo coming out in here. Oh, I'm loving it. Sorry, I didn't mean to scream. Came right out of me. Flowing out. Okay, we got Justice. Balancing these scales. You know, it's funny. I said, well, I think Virgo got this. A lot of Virgo, like, you guys need to watch Virgo if you have that in your chart or you're dealing with a Virgo. Okay. Look at her face there. Okay. It's like, she looks so lovely. And I see that and I'm like, ooh, that triggers me. I don't know what it is, but there's this inner strength underneath you coming up. It's kind of reminded me of Leo in itself. Like I can be a light worker and all sweet, but go on and get me worked up. Ooh, I got a warrior in me too, right? A warrior in me too. Yes. You're so much more supported. I keep hearing this. You're so much more supported than you know. The Hermit. This card also stands for Jesus. It's this pure grace of calling in your higher self, of sitting within that beautiful energy. I always feel Christ consciousness on this one, of really that moment when that Holy Spirit touches you. Oh, it feels so good. And these are specifically spirit guide messages. This is a big reading of saying you are not alone, because look at this. We have the 9 of Swords in reverse coming out. Okay, so really stepping out of those thoughts. I always say here, like, this is anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, right? From the dark thoughts. And we see these dark thoughts attacking, your light thoughts, and the light coming in and saying, no, get out of here. Get out of here. The light's coming in to brush them away, sweep them away. Okay, stepping into that, trusting that. Another 9. 9s are connected to Jesus Christ. A lot of 9s in this reading. 9s are also speaking about completion of a cycle. Not the end of it yet, not quite. The completion of it. So right now it's about, okay, it's over, baby. It's over. Now it's about changing your thoughts around it. Because look, you're resurrecting. Stepping into your higher self. Stepping into your soul. Stepping into that vortex, and it's like that pink cloud feeling, just true grace. You're resurrecting. Don't be so hard on yourself. That's what I felt when I looked at this judgment. That's not always what I feel, but I'm feeling some of you are incredibly hard on yourself. Okay, Spirit, tell me about their hopes and fears, and then we'll get a final outcome for you. Spirit, what are our hopes and fears right now? Usually these two are so much in alignment you wouldn't believe. Spirit, what about their hopes and fears? I mean, hopes and fears. I usually only pull one card because it says it right there. It says it right there. Usually your hopes and fears are more alike than you can believe. It's like people are so terrified of not having enough money, but they want money. Those, that's just an example. Okay, hopes and fears. We have the Hierophant. I'm going to pull one more. We have the Hierophant. So structure. Okay, so structure, and this may be revolved around religious structure, or it may not be, but structure in itself is something that you crave, but you also hate tackling. Does that make any sense to you? Does that make any sense to you? Structure, boundaries, those things are like things that you crave, but you also hate tackling. I'm hearing also for some of you, morning routines, journaling, stuff like that. It's like, the moon, lovely. Yeah, okay, so also diving deep, really diving deep within your inner emotions, how you are really feeling, looking at some of these elusive thoughts and how much of your life can be based upon an illusion. It's like some of you are afraid to look at that. I'm encouraging you, a call to action here, to dive deep into that stuff you really don't want to look at, because there is a gift for you at the top of this there, and there is joy for you there. There is joy for you there. You see the joy. You see how you get connected. And then you become a vessel, your intuition opening up, shooting off like never before, downloads coming through. Hearing that very heavily. Okay, Spirit, what is in their final outcome? Hello, baby cool. Hello. What's in their final outcome? Oh, she's such a love bug. What's in their final outcome if they step into this? Remember, sometimes the greatest courage isn't just moving, it's not doing something, it's just keeping going, right? I think Jackie said something about that earlier. I can't remember how she put it. But it was pretty beautiful. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So we have the Emperor. Okay. So this is a true healing. Okay. So remember we started this reading. We've gotten two kings. We've got the king right in the center of your reading. We have the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So this would be a very analytical but stable, very self-controlled person, but someone who really likes, like the King of Pentacles, he loves his comfort foods and comfort things, stuff like that, right? Starting to think more logically, okay? But this also, it could be a person in your life. It could be a masculine in your life, male or female, a masculine energy in your life, your divine masculine, whatever that is for you. But now we're seeing gratitude. This is beautiful. This is gratitude. Also having fond memories. Also having beautiful fond memories. Reminiscing. Okay, stepping back into, you know what? Yeah, I've had some bad stuff happen, but I've had some really good stuff too. Okay, and also I want to say this often means twin flames or soulmates. This may be someone you've known for a long time. Okay, and coming back into power. Okay, this is the highest order of the divine masculine. So someone out there has really worked on your own divine masculine, or someone's divine masculine is really going through something and coming up. They're coming up out of something, right? This is the combination of all kings in the deck. This is after someone has truly learned the value of some type of lesson, because then we have here this 10 of Pentacles. Another 10. Yeah, you got the 10 of Pentacles in this deck too. So here we see, again, there's so much joy coming in because of dealing with some of this shadow work. A little diving deep. I'm seeing abundance come in. 10 of Pentacles is, if you get the 10 of Pentacles in the wheel, these are literally like, go get a lottery ticket. Or, make sure you're up on your paperwork, because I think that there's some money coming in from someone, for someone that is unexpected. It's unexpected. Okay. I think you're going to be surprised by it. Interesting. So lots of abundance, lots of beauty coming in. Okay, at the end of this reading, for those of you who want a little bit on the love side, I'm going to pull a few love cards. We don't do this for very long, but because love is part of transformation. You know what I mean? Okay, we have here Don't make decisions based on guilt. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Right? So don't make decisions based on preconceived notions of what you think you should do. Okay? Go ask your heart. Your heart will answer you. Sit with your heart for a moment. Ask your heart. Ask your heart. One more, please. Now, these can be if you're in a relationship or if you're single. Spirit, one more, please. I usually pull 3. We'll see what they want to do. Every time I try to say I want to do something, they change it up. Just to remind me who's in charge. You're a vessel, girl. You ain't telling them anything. We are. Right? Spirit, for Leo, in love. For Leo, in love. Power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or walk away at any time. You instinctively know what is right for you. You have to take care of yourself. You have to know what the right, you have to ask your heart. This is a lot coming down to your intuition. A lot of you want, I'm feeling something. Look inside yourself and examine what is causing you to feel this way, right? Look in someone who really needs to do this. Go back, look from 2017 and work your way forward. Do a mini life review, right? What's causing you to feel this way? Aside from outside circumstances, I know people got stuff going on, but there's more than that. Usually outside circumstances are the symptom of what the root is inside, either you or your divine masculine, right? What is causing you to feel this way? Lovely. Lovely. Okay, Leo. I love you all so much. I love you all so much. I manifest this reading for you. I go back and read every comment later. Remember, like and subscribe. It's like tipping. If you'd like to actually tip, I have 3 links below. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in my drop down. Tell me what you want to manifest. Or you're getting some toads in your butt. I mean, not in your butt. Ooh. That's a great way to end the reading. Catch you on the flip side, y'all.